Not long ago, fishing in Michigan's Upper Peninsula was a very different experience. Anglers relied on paper maps, local knowledge, instinct, and years of experience to find fish. A successful day on the water often meant learning a lake one cast at a time. Finding productive structure, weed beds, drop-offs, and fish holding areas required patience and countless hours on the water. Today, technology has changed everything. Modern anglers have access to sonar, underwater cameras, smartphone apps, weather tracking, lake mapping software, and online fishing reports. What once took years to learn can now be discovered in a matter of hours. The question many anglers are asking is simple. Is technology making fishing better, or is it ruining the sport? Supporters of fishing technology argue that these tools simply help anglers become more efficient. For many people, technology helps shorten the learning curve. A newcomer to the sport can spend less time guessing and more time catching fish. In a world where people have less free time than ever before, many anglers appreciate tools that help maximize their opportunities on the water. Technology can also contribute to conservation. Modern electronics often allow anglers to locate fish faster, catch their limit sooner, and spend less time stressing fish through repeated catches and releases. Digital mapping can help anglers avoid sensitive spawning areas and navigate waterways more responsibly. From this perspective, technology isn't ruining fishing. It's simply the next step in its evolution. The case against technology critics see things differently. Many longtime UP anglers argue that technology is removing the challenge that made fishing rewarding in the first place. Fishing has always been about more than catching fish. It was about reading the water, understanding seasonal movements, learning where fish might be based on weather, structure, and experience. Success came through observation and persistence. Some anglers believe modern electronics have transformed fishing from a skill-based pursuit into a technology-driven activity. Others worry that technology is creating a generation of anglers who rely more on screens than instincts. The Upper Peninsula presents a unique challenge in this debate. Unlike heavily pressured fisheries in southern states, many UP lakes remain relatively remote. However, technology is making even remote waters easier to access and understand. A productive fishing location can be shared online, posted on social media, or discussed in forums. Areas that once saw little pressure can suddenly become popular destinations. Some anglers worry this increased efficiency could place additional stress on certain fisheries. Others argue that existing regulations, stocking programs, and conservation efforts are more than capable of managing increased fishing success. The truth likely falls somewhere in the middle. Technology may help anglers catch fish more efficiently, but habitat quality, invasive species, water quality, and responsible harvest practices remain far more significant factors in determining the long-term health of UP fisheries. Perhaps the biggest concern isn't about fish at all, it's about experience. Many anglers remember a time when fishing involved exploration. Every trip was an adventure. Every lake held mysteries waiting to be uncovered. Technology has undoubtedly removed some of that uncertainty. When anglers can view detailed maps before launching the boat and pinpoint fish using advanced electronics, some of the discovery is lost. Yet technology cannot replace everything. It cannot create a sunrise over a quiet UP lake. It cannot replace the excitement of a child's first fish. It cannot recreate the peace of being alone in the wilderness. Those experiences remain unchanged. The bottom line, is technology ruining Upper Peninsula fishing? The answer depends on who you ask. For some, technology has made fishing safer, more accessible, and more enjoyable. For others, it has removed much of the challenge and mystery that once made fishing special. What seems clear is that technology itself isn't the real issue. The real question is how anglers choose to use it. At its best, technology is a tool that enhances the fishing experience. At its worst, it can become a substitute for the very skills and traditions that made anglers fall in love with fishing in the first place. As the debate continues, one thing remains certain. The fish are still out there. The water is still beautiful, and the Upper Peninsula still offers some of the finest fishing opportunities in America. Whether you fish with the latest electronics or nothing more than a rod, reel, and a hunch, the real challenge remains the same, getting out there and making memories. What do you think? Is technology improving UP fishing, or is it slowly taking away what made the sport special?